Whoever this reading is for, people underestimated you. And because of that, now they are in deep pain. You are a person who has a lot of love to give. There's just a wealth within you. You could have a wealth of love, a wealth of knowledge, a wealth of wisdom. And for some reason, because of the packaging, it's something about the way that you appear versus what's on the inside of you. Something about your packaging where people think that you should be different than you are. There's something about you that's very futuristic. You are a trendsetter. You are ahead of the time. And so something about that scares people. People are often not ready to receive all that you have to give. And it's not that they don't want all that you have to give, because that's the thing. They do. They do want you. But they want you to be in a more acceptable package. So this could go a number of ways. Like, for instance, if you work in a really professional world, you could have the most expertise and knowledge out of everyone there, but maybe because you have your hair dyed a crazy color, or because you have like really thick, beautiful locks, or you like to wear a 30-inch bust down. you like your hair past your booty. You don't conform to the environment that you're in, even though ideally people want you to help them elevate themselves and their mentality and their lifestyle into a new environment. They don't like the way that you do it, and they don't like the package that you come in. And it's also like people notice the way that what you do really, really works for you. There's something about the way that you choose to be, about the way that you choose to live your life, that people love how it looks on you in terms of the results. Like, people want your results, but they don't want to take advice from you because it's you. So that's what I mean, is that I feel like you were seriously underestimated at one point in time. And you could have been underestimated by people who were extremely, extremely, extremely close to you. Close enough to you almost have this psychic connection. So you could have really shared a bond in the past. I'm not sensing that you still share a physical bond, but I feel like you definitely still share a psychic bond with this person. Your psychic ability could have been a gift that this person did not want to receive, that this person was not ready to receive. You could just be too cutting edge. You could always maybe know what's going to happen, or know what people are going to say, or mysterious coincidences seem to happen around you. I feel like people in your energy enjoyed the result of that, but at the same time, it freaked them out. You freaked somebody out. These were people so close to you that they definitely felt like if they did not support you, if they made their disapproval known, if they did not show up for you, did not respond to you, did not speak to you when they saw you going through hard times, did not comfort you, did not do the things for you that you absolutely 100% would have done for them. These people did not show you reciprocity, and they expected you to stop because of who they were to you. They expected to mean as much to you as you meant to them. I'm going to say that again. They expected to mean as much to you as you mean to them. And what you don't know is you mean everything to these people. But they most definitely underestimated you. They most definitely took you for granted. And I'm going to say it again. They expected to mean as much to you as you mean to them. And they do not. Because what means the most to you is you. You shocked these people by how much you love yourself, by how much you chose yourself, and you refused to continue to be devalued, unseen, ignored, underestimated, and take it for granted. You refused. You said absolutely the fuck not. And you removed your energy from these people. And I think what they realized when that happened was how much they really depended on your energy and how much you never depended on theirs. And they didn't expect that. They didn't expect to realize that you really, genuinely, truly don't need them. That you really were the table. They were like, we like when you bring these things to the table, but we don't like when you bring these other things to the table. And you were like, guess what? I am the fucking table. And you packed your shit up and you left. And you said, okay, complain now about what's not coming to the table. Complain now about who I am and what I'm doing in a way that you don't like. Complain now about how I'm so extra. They can't because you're not there. Your energy is not even there. And I'm going to say it again. They're shocked to realize how powerful your energy truly is once you pulled it back. Because your energy is very soft. It is very loving. It is very sweet. And that's probably why they thought they could treat you that way. That's probably why they thought they could mold you in the image that they wanted you to be. Because they mistook soft for pliable. And soft doesn't always mean pliable. You are not to be moved. You are a mover. And what you did was you moved your ass on away from these people. So these are people who all feel guilty about different ways that they mistreated you. And it's like the guilt of not appreciating your presence is so huge that it has replaced your presence. Meanwhile, you are using all your energy now in service of yourself because you no longer have to give it to these people. And so you're stronger than you've ever been. So your energy is more palpable than it's ever been because it's not diffused. It's not confused. It's directed. It's pointed. It's sleek. It's sharp. You got an edge now. You slice through bullshit now. And it's got people shook. But the other thing is, you're still soft, you're still sweet. So it's very mind-boggling. And I think they finally are starting to understand. They're finally starting to be able to, now that they see you at a distance, it's something about now that you can see something at a distance, you can put the whole thing into perspective, right? When you see things up close, you don't always get the full picture. But now that you have put yourself at a distance from these people or this person, the full perspective of who you are and how powerful you are is finally starting to come into focus for some motherfuckers. They get it now. They see it now. They see the big picture of you now. And it helps them to be able to hold these contradictions about you that they couldn't hold before. Before they had a certain picture in their mind of how you should be, and they tried to put you in that picture. And when you didn't fit, they tried to cut pieces of you off. And now they're starting to realize that what they were looking at was literally only a small, tiny part of who you are and what you can do. Because you're so much bigger than that. So you moved away. You don't want death by 1,000 cuts. You don't want condescension and gossip and people going really quiet when you start to do well, or people who tell you that you're thinking wrong, that your focus is in the wrong place, or that they don't trust your plan. They want to pray with you, but then when you really put your entire faith on the God they pray to, they say you're doing too much. They want to talk to you about miracles in the Bible, but when you trust in miracles in your own life, they say, nah, that's unrealistic. So everything that they said to you to cut you down, to minimize the power that they felt but did not respect, those words are now echoing in their ears, and it's deafening, and you are not there. But what you need to know is, if these people have never told you that they're proud of you, that they respect you, that they're impressed by you, they would tell you now if they had access to you. And the problem is, you wouldn't know if it's genuine or if they're just saying what they have to say to stay in proximity to you, because they don't want to be out in the cold. So that's what you have to remember. All right, I'm gonna leave it there. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel if you are new here. Okay, I'll talk to you later. Bye.